Man, I can't believe this crap, man. These cops are out here arresting people just for breaking the law. Man, these tyrants are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, maybe go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Gun Cereal's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke out some weed, but you smoke yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we have that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
Take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
Take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
Take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She was spit in my face.
Shot little pick, dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audit. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically, wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. "But I'm in a stall," she cried. "Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom," DMA answered in his thin voice. They need to create more adequate privacy because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right. The conversation droned on like this for a while. The woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom. And that's a true story. Absolute true story.
Oh, man, I love that. That was great.
All right. Every day. Hip, hip, hooray. I'm here to say good morning, everybody. And welcome to the show. Okay. That's right. We're halfway through the week, so don't you be a geek. And if it's fun in the morning that you seek, This is the place to be, as you can plainly see. Hip, 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 hooray, because we are live. Thank you. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the show on this beautiful hump day Wednesday morning. Is today Wednesday? Oh my goodness gracious, Jason Gutterman. Oh my goodness gracious me. It looks like here first was Jason D. Let's go. Here's your happy dance, brother. All right, yes. Yeah. Where's this at? There we go. Greg Jonick is number 2. What you gonna do when Greg Jonick runs wild on you? Oh no. David E. Persons is back with the joke attack. What's he got this time? Where did the frauditor with only one leg do his fraudit? I hop. All righty. Remember when they changed tried to change their name to International House of Hamburgers? And that didn't work. Ron's here. What's up, Ron? Good to see you. Same number. Oh no. Tiny Chihuahua life is in the house. What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, Black Heart Knight. Well, I'm here. This better be good. Oh, wait, never mind. It's always interesting. All right. Thank you, Black Heart Knight. I appreciate the appreciation. Jason D. Maggie K's in the house. What's up, Maggie? Good to see you. All right. Terry Bonds, good morning. God bless you all. God bless you, sir. Absolutely, positively. Let's see. Greg Jonick. My Tiny Chihuahua life. Kingston 2000, good morning all. Good morning to you too, sir. Let's see who else is here. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Let's see, Maggie. Oh, look at this. We got Brian Showman with a 17-month membership milestone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Brian. Here's your milestone. Happy dance. All right, yes. So much. Kevin Omega Man. All right. Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah. Elwyn Skadar. Well. Oh, well. Well. Oh, well. Let's see. Kevin Omega. Hey, Timo, what's up? Great to see you. Has my snooze worked today? Yes, it did. All right. Josiah's here. Good morning, Heston Check. Good morning to you. And, well, look at that. With that, it looks like we're already caught up. Holy crap, hammer sandwich sauce. Good stuff. Let me see. A couple things. Somebody said something that reminded me of something that I wanted to talk about. Now I don't remember which comment it was. I think it was before. Maybe. I don't know, man. Things happen. People forget things. It's a live show, you know. Is it live? Is it Memorex? Who knows how it goes? All right. So anyway, has an Elvis in the house. What's up? You know it. All right. So couple things I wanted to go over a little bit. So since I've been back here, and now I'm back permanently where I'm supposed to be, because for the last 2 years I've been living in Florida, and you know, I never intended on being permanently in Florida. For a while there, the kids were with me down in Florida, so for a while I didn't care, because as long as I was with them, I was good. But then eventually I had to send the kids back up here because, you know, with the split custody thing or whatever. Hey, Roisin's in the house. What's up, Roisin? Hi. What's up? So anyway, So when I was in Florida, my ultimate long-term goal was always to come back here. I never became a permanent resident there, but now that I'm back home, and my kids literally are 5 minutes down the road, and half the time they're here, more than half the time they're here now, which is great. That's what I came back here for more than anything else, was to spend more time with the family. So since I've been back, I never intended on staying down there permanent, but I am going to be permanent up here. So other than just doing this, I've been looking for, like, more of a regular type job, and then I could just do this as well. And I'm trying to not stop this, obviously, because this is the morning show. But I got a job. And so I have to do the paperwork today. And then for now, it's going to be tomorrow night. I'll work a couple hours. And then, like, next week, as like throughout the training, like just starting out the first few weeks, possibly first month, it's going to be just a few hours here, a few hours there. But they do want me to work on Friday. So I would be starting at what would be 8 my time. So I could still do the show in the morning, but instead of it being a 3-hour show, it would probably be like an hour and a half, maybe 2-hour show at the most. So again, I don't plan on stopping the morning show, but at least for now, while this new job is first starting and they got me in training and stuff, the schedule's kind of going to be bouncing around a little bit. It's not going to be set in stone until after, the training period and all that. New job has a better alarm clock, right, Graham? But look at the bright side, guys. That'll make the amount of time it's going to take for me to save up enough money to get my stuff back from Florida is going to be much, much quicker. Because at the rate we're going now, I'm not going to get back down to Florida until June of next year. But once I start working, I'll have enough money to get back down there, probably by October, which would be perfect because that's when the Frauditor Palooza Festival is in Florida. So that would be amazing. And of course, once I get my equipment back up here, then the show will get back to the quality it used to be. So it's nothing but good stuff, obviously. And then I was also thinking I might start doing more, like, other than morning stuff, like maybe later afternoon stuff or whatever. But again, this is all good news. This is all good stuff. And it's all just, FYI, because, hey, look at this. We got $5 Australian from Griffey. Congrats on the job. News Now Voodoo can cover the other 2 hours of the show on Friday. Yeah, there you go. I like that. Here's your happy day. All right. Thank you so much. You have to do what you have to do. Life is life. But anyway, so this is what I wanted to ask you guys. And Griffey, with that comment, kind of brings me to the point, which is, how would you guys feel if, like, on Friday, or if, as this is see, I end up getting, because like I just described to you, right now, it's like probably, well, obviously the rest of this month, but also through most of August. I am basically until September. All right. I might as well just tell you guys because I got the job. So it's not like it's a maybe anymore. It's a thing. So what it is the place that hired me, the guy that they're hiring me to replace is a college student who is working there just until he goes back to school. So the idea is they need somebody full time, right? They just hired him because at the time he was, the guy that they were able to get. So They want someone to actually do that job full time, though. So when I go full time, it's going to be when he goes back to school. So the end of August, early September is when the school semester starts. So in the meantime, they're having me do a few hours here and there or fill in on days that he takes off. Like he already put in to have this Friday off. That's why this Friday they're going to have me work the full shift. So, but again, that doesn't start until 8 my time. And I always start the show at 6 my time. So I could still do an hour and a half, before I leave. But anyway, what I wanted to ask you guys is, what if I had like a pre-recorded thing, because he said News Now Voodoo, like some of the News Now Voodoo stuff or whatever, and just have like a pre-recorded stream, maybe like a playlist of some of my videos or something, and just leave that go while, do the show live for the first hour and a half or whatever, and then put the pre-recorded stuff on when I go and then come back or whatever. I don't know. I was just wondering what you guys would think, or if you'd be happy with just a shorter show as long as we still have a show. We'll see. It's all good in the hood. Don't be misunderstood. Plus, like I said, that'll also open the door because I'll have more income coming in. I'll be able to get more of my equipment back. That'll open the door for me to be able to do more impromptu type shows, later afternoon shows or evening shows and stuff like that as well. So it's all good in the hood. All right. Hey. Yeah. I know there was something else I wanted to tell you guys. Maybe it'll come to me as I'm playing other videos. It was something my son and I were talking about, and he made me think about it. And I'm like, oh man, I've got to tell my fans about that. That was cool. Oh no, Hez is in the Vegemite factory. Shh, don't tell anybody. It was supposed to be a secret. Dang. Obviously, I don't want to dox myself, so I'm not going to tell you where I'm working, but everything is working out. Like, the place that hired me is literally across the street. And I don't mean like, oh, it's across the street. I mean, like, if I turn my head right now, I'm looking at the building I'm going to be working in. Like, it's right there. So I don't have to worry about the commute at all. It could be a blizzard outside. As long as I could walk about 180 feet, I'm there. So it's all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The same combination as my luggage. This is working at a pizza parlor. Oh, dude. Let me tell you something. I'm pretty good at the pizza place because the pizza place I used to work at, I had it down to a science. And this is a funny story from when I was working at the pizza place. There was this one person that would call, like, every Saturday night they'd order a pizza. And every Saturday night they'd ask for it well done. Bookie Worm, what's up? As the hairdresser. But they'd call up every Saturday night and order a pizza. And every Saturday night they'd order a pizza well done. And every Saturday night they'd call back and say it wasn't well done enough. It wasn't well done enough. But, the bosses, the managers, the other people who work there, we would always cook it. Like, I always had my idea of well done, which it's the difference between, like, the cheese starts to turn yellow, the cheese starts to turn brown, then the cheese starts to turn black. And people would say that I like my pizza burnt. No, I don't like my cheese black. I like it brown and crispy. That's well done. But a lot of people call that burnt. So because of that, the people at the pizza place I used to work at were always afraid of cooking it too much and burning it. So they always gave it to her. And this one particular customer, it was never well done enough for them. Well, one Saturday, I'll never forget this because it was hilarious, and my boss thought it was great, and everyone thought it was great. And well, you'll see as the story goes. So what happens is, one of the Saturdays I'm working, and the lady orders the pizza. She orders it well done. Same lady that always complains that we don't cook it long enough, but she loves our pizza. It's Chicago, so she wants to always do that. So anyway, what ends up happening is she calls this Saturday, just one random Saturday. She calls, I want my pizza. I want it well done, blah, blah, blah. So we do the thing, and I forgot that I had her pizza in the oven. So she comes to do a pickup because she didn't want to pay the delivery charge or whatever. She always picked it up. So she comes to pick up the pizza. I forgot that I put it in the oven. And it's like, uh-oh. I saw her. And immediately in my head, it went, oh, her pizza's in the oven. Because, she came every weekend. So I recognized her immediately. And I said, oh, shit. And then I turned around and I opened the oven and saw that it was brown. So we had left it in there too long, what my managers would have called burnt. So I gave her pizza and she said, finally, you got it right. So from that day forward, every Saturday, when she called and ordered her pizza, she would say, I want a jumbo sausage pizza and I want it oh shit style. And I became like the legend in the pizza joint because she always ordered her pizza oh shit style. Anyway, Hez burned the pizza. Oh, it was some good pizza. Completing FOIA requests for frauditors. Okay. I think he meant to say Hez's new job. Completing. That would be awesome if somebody paid me to fill their FOIA requests. What I'd really love to do for a living is to handle their complaints. Dear sir, I received your complaint. And after a thorough investigation, I found that the officer asked you for ID. And your complaint was that he asked you for ID. And our finding is he asked you for ID. Which I'm still not sure what your complaint is. What? FOIA officer has reporting for duty, sir. Oh, man. That's good stuff. Lexi Ann, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, anyway. Let's get to the first video of the day, ladies and gentlemen. And I noticed already this morning Black Art Night was here right off the bat. So why don't we start with some Black Art Night, man? Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Black Heart. Now, oh, wait a minute. We got a 13-month membership milestone. Oh, Shite Style. Yes, you should put that as a hashtag. There you go. Here's your happy dance. All right. Yes, thank you so much. Is your job working with the public? I should have Chili come out and audit. If I ever run into an auditor at that place, I don't know, man. Like me being who I am, obviously I would want to say or do something, but being at work, I wouldn't want to, lose a job over it. Anyway, let's go ahead and watch some Black Heart Night, guys.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in Phoenix, Arizona, where a judge confronts a rather confused sovtard. And, you just gotta watch it to see, because this guy, well, he's definitely the cream of the crop as far as idiocy goes. So let's go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
All right, good afternoon, sir. Could you please state your name and provide your date of birth?
West Side Shark Warrior.
What kind of stupid name is that? I'd say he's the run of the litter.
Thank you, sir. Sir, you're here on a Superior Court new case and a Superior Court probation violation warrant. In your new case, sir, I find probable cause for the allegations: one count of resisting arrest, risking physical injury, a Class 6 felony; one count of obstructing a public thoroughfare, Class 1 misdemeanor; one count of obstruction of justice, refusing to provide your true name, a Class 2 misdemeanor.
Yeah, it looks like he decided to leave his brains at home and give another phony name to the judge. So yeah, that might not work out for you in the long run, dude. So pay attention.
I've appointed you an attorney. You have a status conference July 26th, 8:31 a.m. Preliminary hearing July 30th, 8:31 a.m. at the downtown Phoenix Superior Courthouse. Sir, I am setting bond amount of $500 in this case. You have a $500 bond in your probation case. Total bond is $1,000 secured appearance, meaning you can pay that directly or work with a bail bonding company. They generally require 10% plus collateral. 10% of $1,000 would be $100. So if you pay your bond, you'll be released. You're then promising to go to court on all of your court dates. You're also promising to comply with the standard conditions and restrictions of release. In addition, you're not to possess any weapons, you're not to possess or consume any alcohol, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. Then, Mr. Evans, regarding your probation violation warrant, this is for alleged violations of terms 3, 5, and 6. I've appointed you an attorney. You have a probation hearing scheduled July 29th, 8:30 a.m. at the downtown Phoenix Superior Courthouse. I'm affirming the bond amount of $500, and you have those same conditions and restrictions of release. Again, total bond is $1,000. Sir, do you have any questions?
It's just that you just keep calling me by the wrong name. That's.
I have not called. If I called a name, you came in here, you gave me a different name. I've only called you sir since then.
Yeah.
All right.
There was a note pertaining to why I was actually arrested, and I was just wondering if you saw that.
Well, I reviewed what the police have filed. I find probable cause for the allegations, and so it's just that I found probable cause. The reason that I've set a bond, sir, is because you have an outstanding probation violation warrant. So that's why I've set a bond in your new case as well.
I'm talking about the note that I talked to the pretrial questioner lady that I met with before I just got in here.
So I don't know what you're referring to. It wouldn't make any difference in what I'm doing here today.
I said that I had a resurrectory, or what was the word I said it was? Sorry, I'm just kind of nervous right now.
No, that's okay. My point is, sir, again, you have an outstanding probation warrant. Because of that, that's why I've set a bond in your new case.
I'm aware of that.
So what you're trying to tell me right now isn't relevant for these proceedings. I'm not saying it's not important. It may be very important. You can talk to your attorney about it and the next judge about it. It's just not important to these proceedings right now today. Because you're in violation for probation for absconding, not remaining in contact with your probation officer.
Well, you see, the thing is, Judge, apparently there's been a little mix-up here. The man you have here is not exactly the man that's supposed to be on probation because, well, you may have Mr. Evans here, but he's Mr. Evans' authorized representative who goes under a different name. Warrior something or another, and I forgot, but it doesn't matter if the physical person here is the one that committed the traffic offense. All that matters is the name that's the issue. Oh, wait, this is the physical body of Mr. Evans? Well, yeah, so I guess he is still responsible for his own actions.
That's the issue there. So thank you, sir.
I guess what I was trying to sorry for drawing out, but I was trying to get to, did you actually see the note that she made for you?
No, I did not see any sort of a note from pretrial services.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the problem, because what I was explaining in the note was that I had no recollection of these past charges that this person had. It's not who I identify with, or it's not my name.
Okay. And sir, it may not be who you identify with, but you still have to comply with it. So you have to comply with probation. If you don't identify with it, if I don't identify with the laws of the United States, it doesn't change the fact that I follow those laws.
I understand that, but I was just hoping to get out tonight because it just makes no sense for me to be here longer than a night for a person's charges that aren't mine, and I have no idea who it is.
Okay. Well, you've been fingerprinted. You've been identified, sir. I can't do something different today.
Wow, dude, you didn't bother to burn off your fingertips and make sure that they couldn't fingerprint you anymore like that? I mean, you can't outrun your fingerprints, dude. Once they're in the system, that's who you are. So yeah, another dumbass softard who just can't seem to get it right. I mean, come on. Now, where do you get your brains at? Because wherever you get them at, I mean, I hope you have a warranty and can return it to the proper person because they're completely useless.
I know, but what the note said was that I had a resurrectory, or what's, you know the right word I'm looking for?
I don't know the word. I mean, sir, here's the thing. I think what you're trying to say is you're not the same person. Something's happened. Okay, I'm not trying to dispute that whatsoever. But whoever you were before, you still have those obligations. You may feel like a completely different person. You still have those obligations to the state, and you have to follow those laws. So you may think it's wrong. You can discuss that with your attorney. The procedures are real simple here.
Is there any way that I could talk to the lady before to pull up the note, because I feel like it's important to my proceeding here?
Okay, and again, what I'm trying to say, sir, is, I mean, I've had people who said, look, I've changed my name. I'm a different person. It doesn't change what we're doing here today. I'm not going to become convinced that you don't still have those obligations. So I'm recognizing the fact you don't believe you're the same person.
It's not that I don't believe it. It's that I'm just not.
Okay. I understand that that's your view of this world and life. What I'm saying is it's not going to change the proceedings that we're doing here today. So thank you, sir. Good luck to you. Nolan Gooslin and then Brianna Rady will be on deck.
Well, that was short and sweet. It seems like these sovtards are getting dumber and dumber every day. But of course, the sovtard brainiac pool is quite shallow anyway. Only the gurus who promote this garbage are the semi-intelligent ones, because they got enough brain power to scam the gullible idiots. So at any rate, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the one and only Black Eyed Knight. And ladies and gentlemen, other than the pizza time, it's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word that rhymes. Meow. Oh, and did you guys catch my son the other day? He wrote another verse to that song. He heard me singing it a few days ago. He heard me singing it to Ray. So he came over and he wrote another verse and he sang it to her. And then yesterday he sang it on the air. It's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word that rhymes. It doesn't matter what kind of toppings you put on it, because it's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word that rhymes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Thomas is here. What's up? How's it going, buddy?
Good morning. Good morning. It's going all right.
Excellent, Mundo. All right. Sounds good to me. So what did you think of that soft-sit idiot?
I just caught the tail end of it because I just been up like for 10 minutes. Kind of overslept this morning and the way I kind of pulled the head, so I overslept this morning.
Right on.
So I caught the tail end of it, and all I heard was I was just sitting there looking at the guy, and I guess he was a sob sid. And I was like, well, why do most of these sob sids look like Jesus Christ?
I don't know, man. There's something with these guys. But this is the thing. Like, it was another one of those circumstances where, like, the way he was presenting himself in court was kind of like they arrested the wrong guy, because that is a legitimate thing that can happen. That's a legitimate argument, right?
Thing.
But then when you pay attention to these subsets, what they're saying isn't that. They're saying, "Oh
Yeah.
no, my name in all caps isn't me." Oh, so you're the guy who did it, but you just don't identify it under that name. But did you do what we caught you for? Well, yeah, but they'll never tell you that, right?
Right. It's the whole thing with the name in all caps. I'm like, I'm still trying to figure out how does that make it, don't makes any sense.
Well, I mean, I understand what their argument is and what the logic is behind it. The problem with illogical logic is that, I mean, I could explain it to you, but that doesn't necessarily mean you'll still understand it, because how do you understand something that doesn't make any sense?
Right.
But
I see why Ray said, they make her eye twitch.
yeah. Oh man, it's Rube Maximilian. Good day, good morning, Hez and the rest of the Rash family from the West Coast. Hump day greetings, hump day. Yes. So I'll tell you, since you just got here, and for anyone else who's just joining us, the first announcement I made this morning. The morning show isn't going to stop, but there are going to be some changes because since I've been back here, I've been trying to do more, to make more money, get my equipment back, do all these things. Now that I'm permanent here, because I never planned on staying permanently in Florida, but now that I'm permanently up here, I needed a job, a regular job on top of this. So I got one. I start, I got to do the paperwork today. I technically start tomorrow. For the moment, my hours are going to be a bit wishy-washy until I go full time, which will be like in the end of August, early September. But Friday, I'm working a full shift already. So what's going to happen is, since my show starts at 6 my time and the job starts at 8 my time, I'll still be able to do a good hour and a half before I leave for work. But that's it. But so in the chat, everyone's been trying to guess what my job is. And then I pointed out, well, there just recently became an opening in the Secret Service, and all of a sudden I just happened to get a job. But anyway, coincidence?
Okay. It's a coincidence.
Right.
So are people? So what are some of the guesses people have that what your job is?
Oh, well, they're all just being silly. Like, what's this last one right here? Hez is printing trifolds for a living. Somebody else was saying that I was in charge of filling out the FOIA requests for the douche canoes.
That would actually work. I mean, that would actually work.
Right.
Think about it. If you fill out the FOIA request form, I think that would be a good job.
What do you want? I'll fill out your FOIA request for you. Your name is Mr. Email Address, okay? And where are we going to send it to? Email address, okay? And I'll actually write email address. I won't even write down their email address. Just who do you send it to? Email address.
Can you imagine if you want to audit them?
Oh man, no! If he walked in the door, I'd tell him his home address. I'd be like, "Oh, do you want me to send it to?" And then tell him what it is, and he'll be like, "What?
Oh yeah,
I don't know nothing, sir. I don't watch the internet. I have no idea who you are." All right, that's it. I had it on deck, but since you want to come in here and talk about it, I'm watching you, Uncle Artie.
Yeah, that's another. I'm getting ready to ask you. Are you working at Uncle Artie's Bar, Grill of Stupidity?
No, I'm getting paid for this job.
Okay. Okay, so it's a job, like you say, a job.
Right. If I worked for him, he'd be paying me in watered down cups of liquid moose pee. All right. Well, since he's here, let's go ahead and do it. Since I had it on deck anyway, we'll play the new Uncle Artie video. Where is it? I got it right here somewhere. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, from Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity. Here we go. All right.
People are going to make fun of me. Remember, I have a fake criminal record floating around.
You want to know why?
'Cause I'm a liar! I actually have 2 misdemeanors on my record from when I was 19 years old and from when I was 20 years old.
I have no criminal record.
When I was 19 years old, me and 2 other guys decided we were going to steal a bunch of stuff from a department store. We got caught. I went to court. I pled guilty. I pled no contest. I'm filing a lawsuit against a few people who have gone on the internet and said that I have a criminal record. Liar, 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 liar. He gave me a $500 fine, and I got a misdemeanor on my record. And then when I was 20 years old, I was pulled over, and the cop found my fake ID that made me 21 and my real ID that showed that I was 20. And then after that, he searched my car and found my other ID. Blah, blah, blah. And then arrested me and instead of charging me with a felony, he charged me with giving him false information. So those 2 things are on from 19 years old and 20 years old. I'm now 47.
Has he done yakking yet?
As you guys know, the investigation of me was so fruitless, they had to create a fake criminal record. They just couldn't find one, so someone just created one and put it online. Liar! I actually have 2 misdemeanors on my record. I'm filing a lawsuit against a few people who have gone on the internet and said that I have a criminal record. Liar! Well, that's fine. You can say that, but I've already confirmed that that's not true. I actually have 2 misdemeanors on my record.
I have no criminal record.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
When a person is insane, as you clearly are, do you know that you're insane? Do you just stop and go, wow, it is amazing how fucking crazy I really am? Just so you know, brother, I don't have a criminal record. I have no criminal record. None? None. What a bullshit lie. You are such a lying scumbag.
I have no criminal record.
I am a liar! Liar!
I have no criminal record.
This little Twitch trip is worse than my last peyote trip. Ugh.
I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe. Do it now, or I'll hunt you down. Smash like, subscribe.
What do you think of that one?
That was hilarious. I'm like, that was hilarious.
Round of applause for Uncle Artie.
Hey, I got an idea what your new job probably is.
What's that?
Did you apply to be like one of the soft seat gurus?
Oh yes, that's right. I'm a new soft sit guru. I teach Moors how to go to Moreland. I don't teach them how to go to Morocco. That's too expensive.
So when you go to your new job, are they going to issue you a new pass?
That's right. You got me pegged. That's great. But anyway, like with the video we just watched, that's one of the things that's always blown my mind. And like I said, I always try to think about the psychology of their fans. Like, how can you come out and himself say and describe exactly what his criminal record is and then claim to not have a criminal record, and your fans are like, yeah. It's like he said both.
They must forget what they put. You know, when you put things out on the internet, it's there forever.
Yeah.
So he out of his own mouth, he said he had a criminal record, and he have a criminal record now. So.
Oh yeah, he did time. Billy Yank says, I have a job designing chocolate mints. Well, hey, man, I'd rather have a job trying. Taste tester. Good stuff.
It'd be like that old. It'd be like that old. You ever seen that old Lucy episode when they worked at the chocolate factory?
Yes. That's one of the most famous ones. She's trying to keep up with him on the assembly line. Too fast for her.
But yeah, I'm
great
like,
stuff.
he is really nothing to to defend. I'm like, you actually said it that you had a criminal record. Now you want to sue somebody because they said you had a criminal record.
Yep.
That's like the same thing that dumbwaiter. He want to sue people for, I guess, for what they what they say about him on the internet. I'm like, well, don't put it on the internet then.
There you go. Right.
Easy. Don't put it
What a
on there.
concept. Oh, I love it. So anyway, let's see what else do we got here today. How about who haven't we shown in a minute? Oh, Shenanigans has been back for a while now. You want to watch a Shenanigans video?
Sure, I like for First Amendment Shenanigans.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, First Amendment Shenanigans. Go ahead.
I actually find that word very, very hilarious. Shenanigans.
Oh yeah. That's a great word. Ladies and gentlemen, First Amendment Shenanigans. Here we go.
De-escalate. De-escalate. De-escalate.
Don't touch me. I want his name and background.
This is unconstitutional. I was pulled over because I didn't want to. No, I was parked because.
I'll ask you to leave one last time.
What's your name?
Jim Curry. Yeah, let's take him out.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Well, this is First Amendment Shenanigans, and today I have a good one for you. This video comes to us from Anthony X's page. I don't know who's in it. It's just two random guys. He must have found this video somewhere. I guess it's so hot in California during the summer that it's too hot. He's too lazy to go out and do his own audits. So he's just going to snag one from another page. In this video, you're going to see a traffic stop, what seems to be a traffic stop, go horribly wrong for the passenger and the driver. So let's see what happens. For all our young drivers out there, this is something not to do at a traffic stop. If your passenger has been taken out and is actively being arrested for something, you should probably stay in your car.
Hey, back up. Leave him alone. Hey, chill, fool, chill. Just chill. Just do it. It's cool, fool. It's cool, fool.
You on drugs?
I think you're trying to say it's cool, fool. And no, it's not cool. Your passenger obviously is being arrested and is resisting arrest. This is what happens when you don't listen to the police. You put your hands behind your back and you're handcuffed and you calmly get put into a car. If you don't want to follow those instructions, you get placed on the ground. And this is the situation we have right now.
It's cool, fool. It's cool. It's cool, fool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool, eh? Be chill. It's cool. It's chill. It's cool. Calm down. Hey, wait. Calm down, wait. Relájate, wait. Relájate, wait. Relájate, wait. Relájate, wait. Relájate, wait. Relájate. Ahí quédate, güey. Está bien. Está bien, güey. Está bien, güey. Está bien, güey. Está bien. Está bien, güey. Está bien. Nah, with it. Oh, now what, nigga? Oh, all right, go. Point. Oh, absolutely. Oh, let me get the fuck up. What the? Oh, bitch, caught.
So even though he's on the ground and pinned, he's telling the police officer that he doesn't have him. And I had to cut a lot of this out just because he's using so many F-bombs and N-words. Sorry. So that right there, that's another reason why we can't trust anything these people post on the internet. There was a mysterious cut. We go from one sheriff to now two. And instead of being subdued calmly, he is now actively fighting again. So something happened there between the other officer showing up and this gentleman starting to resist arrest yet again. So what doesn't he want us to see? We'll never know.
Oh, what am I doing? Your fucking head, man. Oh, what am I... Hey, hey. Calm down. Get back. Calm down. Or what? You gonna hit me too? 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 I'm not doing nothing. All right. I'm not doing nothing. All right.
Maybe this would teach you to listen to authority!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, let me get up. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, let me get up.
If you would stop crying, complaining, and fighting like a little girl, they would let you up. But they're still trying to subdue you because you don't understand this, your fatal flaw here. You are not in control. The police are in control. If you acted like a man, you wouldn't be on the ground right now.
Roll me over. What? Get up. Stop. Wait. Can I get up? Wait, remember me. What? Shit. Stop. Stop. You gotta make sure you don't have any weapons, please. All right? I gotta make sure you stop. Hey, he's pressing his head. Calm down.
They're pushing him down because he's fighting again. Obviously, he has something on his person that he doesn't want the police to find. And he thinks that he can fight and squirm his way out of this, when in fact he's in cuffs and he's done. The only way to bring compliance sometimes is through pain. It's that simple.
Hey, it's 3 against 1. It's 3 against 1. What are you guys doing? It's 3 against 1. You know he has no weapons.
How do they know that, Frauditor? He's been fighting them this entire time. They can't perform a proper search of his body. He might be concealing a weapon somewhere. He might have something else illegal on him, a knife or drugs. They're trying to search him. He won't let them.
What the? Now there's another one. Now it's gonna be 4 against 1. Man, I'm not getting over this. Get back, we're gonna get arrested. I'm good. I'm standing right here. I'm standing here.
Step on the sidewalk or you're gonna go to jail.
Why am I gonna go to jail for?
Get on the sidewalk now. You can't stand
You're so egoistic. You guys need to
Get up
calm
there.
down. Whoa.
Go to jail. You're going to jail, dude.
What?
I guarantee that guy's still a virgin.
What the fuck? All right, look. Whoa, calm down. All right, look. What the hell? What am I doing? What the? Your hands behind your back. What the? All right. What am I doing? What the hell? Right? Yeah. All right. You got him? Yeah. I'm gonna roll you over. Make sure you got for sure. All right, I'm gonna stand you up, right? Yeah, for sure.
1-1. They got 2 detained.
It's funny that a frauditor accuses someone else of being on a power trip. They think that the world revolves around them. They think that no one else's rights matter except their own, and they will do anything to get their video out on the internet. He was told several times to back up. He's in the middle of the road. He's not telling his friend to relax, stop moving, maybe help the situation. No, he's trying to instigate. And when you instigate, well, eventually it's going to bite you. And that's what happened today. You could see how confused he was and so surprised that the police actually decided to arrest him, because he's probably done this 1,000 times and it's never been called out on it. So good for the officers finally putting a stop to this guy's nonsense.
At some point too, is a chief available?
I'm not sure if he's in today.
Okay.
But we can.
Do you have a supervisor that's on site that you don't have, I don't, if you can have one that come out, just, I'd like to speak with him personally as well, just before we do all this. But if you can get this young man a complaint form and a public records request for him.
Well, let me go ahead and get the sergeant. And then
Perfect.
we'll go from there.
All right, so she's been very helpful, guys. The top one right here, that's the bald officer, and then the bottom one is the one who actually was arresting his friend.
So now we're in full Karen mode because they're at the police station trying to get complaint forms and FOIA forms and speak to the chief of police and the governor of the state all about this traffic stop. Not the people who are involved in the traffic stop. This is different fraudsters. I think this is actually now Anthony X trying to complain about the police.
So number one, the public records I would like is, I didn't see a space in there to actually put down like your actual particular request. Like a lot of the public, they usually have like little
Well, it has like the report number. If you have a report number, you fill it out. Like now you put the 10 in.
Gotcha. Does Hollister PD have mandatory de-escalation training for all officers? Like,
what do you mean de-escalation training? They cut the video all up. We have no idea how that traffic stop started. We have no idea how the passenger got out of the car. We don't know why he was fighting. We don't know if the police actually did find something on him because you all cut it out of your videos. He was actively fighting a police officer trying to not be arrested. What do you expect is going to happen to him? Are they going to give him a rub down and a shiatsu? You're going to get put on the ground. And if you don't listen to the police while they're fighting another suspect, you are also going to be put into cuffs. There's nothing wrong with that traffic stop. That thing was done by the book. So I don't know why you're crying and complaining like a little girl.
if so, how often do they take those de-escalation classes? Like, is it just a one-time thing?
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Or do they do it annually?
So let me ask you something. This is for you and for all the people watching at home. And this is one of the reasons why I hate these frauditors, or at least what they do. And they never seem to understand why we have no respect for them. He puts on the screen, Karen alert. What did this horrible Karen do? Quietly took down his information and answered his question.
Exactly. I'm like, she's taking his, his request. She's doing exactly what he wants her to do. So I'm still trying to figure out what is it that this has to do with him though.
Nothing.
I'm like, just like what Frauditor Shenanigans said, we don't know what happened at the beginning of the video. We don't know why they was fighting, why the police officer and the guy was fighting, and we definitely don't know what happened at the end of the video. We just cut into at the end when he's at the police station, I guess trying to file complaint forms on the two officers and get a public request. So again, we don't know what happened.
Everyone in the chat is saying my new job is de-escalation trainer. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
This is the problem with de-escalation, right? Based on everything I've seen in Frauditor videos, de-escalate means do whatever the Frauditor says, no matter what he says to do. Just immediately do it without question. Period. That's de-escalation. It's like every time, it's like you're the ones that are escalating the situation. I mean, look at this situation right here where we're talking about. This guy's on the ground, kicking and tossing and trying to hit the cops and this and that. How come your officer didn't de-escalate? Who escalated? The cop or the guy that was swinging at him or the guy that was kicking at him? Who was escalating it? Like, I don't understand that. Like, if somebody comes at you and they're punching you in the face and then you get yelled at for de-escalating because you didn't let him punch you?
Right.
Yes, Parson got it right. This is the de-escalation training. I'm going to teach all officers that if somebody runs into a building and starts stabbing people and then turns around and runs at you and you're a cop, you go
Happy dance.
and then it's all good. Oh man. Anyway, this video is almost over. Let's see what else happens.
So does Volunteer PD have mandatory de-escalating training?
Yes.
And how often?
And if so, how often? Exactly. Perfect. And then number 2, I would like to know, when was the last time he had any de-escalation training, if any? If we can get his total out the door, salary, pension, overtime, benefits, how much tax dollars are going to this individual officer each one of those years? What his date of hire? Like when he started, as far as like the Hollister PD. Has he been investigated at any point for anything by internal affairs? I'll come back in 2 weeks and just pick that up. And if I could get a copy of that signed or stamped with your stamp, and then if I can get a copy, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, do you want your phone number?
No, just that, yeah. And you've been very helpful. I appreciate it. How's it going? Just wanted to speak with you real quick. Are you supervisor? Mike? Gotcha. So I had some concerns here. So this young man's rights were violated on the 22nd of last month. And my question, as you've heard, I'm just wondering, is there a law that says you have to stand on the sidewalk in Hollister or you'll be arrested, to the best of your knowledge?
No. I'm standing here.
Oh, come on. Even for a frauditor, that's pathetic. Tell him the whole story. Tell him the police were in the middle of an arrest. You were standing in the middle of the road filming, and you were told to back up to not interfere with the arrest. You were told several times to do so. And when you didn't do what you were told by the police, they arrested him. That's why he got arrested. It wasn't because he was simply not on the sidewalk. Again, to be a frauditor, you have to lie, you have to cheat, you have to steal, you have to be vague, you have to use your YouTube law nonsense on the police. The police are there to help most individuals, just like everyone else doing a job. They're not out to arrest people. They're not out to collect revenue left and right. Yet these people live in this delusional world thinking that the police and everyone else with authority is out to get them. It's pathetic. It's nonsense. And it's the reason why these people eventually will end up on the street, because at some point YouTube's going to shut this down. But till then, the shenanigans will continue. Well, thanks for stopping in again, guys. I love seeing idiots get thrown to the ground. It's very amusing to me. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for First Amendment shenanigans. All right. All right. So what do you think about that in the end there?
Well,
You know what? No, go ahead.
No, well, like he said, Anthony X, the question that he didn't, like you said, he asked the officer a question. Do you think the young man's rights was, what is it? What did he, see, I want to, was violated. Well, do you actually think the officer knew what he was talking about since he just asked the question that way?
Well, no, they do that on purpose. That's the reason why these guys are evil, because that's the exact same way that they brainwash their sycophant sheeple fans, because they say things like that. I was arrested for standing on the sidewalk. No, you weren't. I was arrested for filming. No, you weren't. You were arrested for trespassing. You weren't arrested for being on the sidewalk. You were arrested for whatever was going on that led to you being arrested. Like,
exactly. And then he said, what did he just ask them? Is there a law that you have to stand on the sidewalk? I'm like, yes. You can't stand in the middle of the road.
right. Oh man. That's exactly that. Yeah, right. But again, it's like they take these things and they twist them and then they turn it into a false narrative and then that's what they sell their fans on. And that's why it's so disgusting, especially when they do like the call flooding and stuff, because it's like somebody's like just doing their job, doing what they're supposed to do, keeping the riffraff out. All of a sudden they're getting 1,000 calls, so many calls that they can't even do business anymore for people saying, I can't believe you vicious, violent, evil thugs were mean to that guy just because he owned a camera. The hell are you talking about? Everybody owns a camera these days. What?
And then when he asking for the FOIA request, it's like he asking for like his salary or when he started and do you take de-escalation classes or when was the last time he took them? If he gets that information, do you think he will actually publish that information on his YouTube channel?
Well, even if he does, he's not going to do anything with it other than that. And
exactly.
You know what? A lot of these places, you can just go on the website and all the information is right there. You just click
exactly. I'm like, that's why I'm like, what is the point of this? What is the point?
YouTube money, honey. Gotta get paid them YouTube dollars because they're jealous that they can't get a real job and make real money like these guys do. So they have to make like it's this big thing. Oh.
So I guess Anthony X didn't see anything that these two guys was doing wrong, did he? I guess Anthony X don't see anything like that. You don't see the guy resisting arrest, which we all looking at it.
No. I mean, that's the thing. Like, if because I've seen this, I've covered it. Okay. If there's a video where a guy just jumps on a cop and starts pounding him in the face, they don't see somebody assaulting and beating up another human. They laugh. They're like, oh, look at him knock that pig out. Look at him. It's like this is a human being ground pounding another human being. But because the other one is a cop, you're celebrating it?
And that's the sad part.
And that's the mentality of these people. You watch a video and you see bad guys doing bad things, and then when the cops come to stop them, all they see is, look at those tyrants, look at those evil cops stopping people from doing things. Yeah, because they're stopping bad people from doing bad things. They're supposed to just let them.
It's like the same thing with the security guard. They tell the security guard, your job is just to observe and report. Okay, so if somebody is being attacked, what does the security guard just observe the person being attacked and then call the police and report it? No, the job of the security guard is to keep everybody safe in their building.
One of my favorite examples of strangling, because it actually takes a long time to strangle someone to death. So if somebody's strangling someone, you have a lot of time to stop them. So if you're a security guard, you're just supposed to sit there and watch the person die so that you and then report to the cops, yeah, I saw someone strangle someone. You're not allowed to stop them.
That's why I say that's why the frauditors argument is very idiotic.
Yep. Very, very, very. They're so dumb. All of their arguments make no sense at all. Basically, anytime anyone that isn't a frauditor does anything, they're wrong. Period. And it isn't just the cops or the city workers. Because if you're walking down the street and you ask them not to film you, boom, you committed a sin. You're going to be punished, And if you film them, that's an even bigger sin. So only whatever the frauditor is doing is allowed, and they can do anything as long as they're filming when they do it. That's all. What have I missed? Oh no, Zerzu, so much. First of all, there was a sovereign citizen who didn't know who he was because his name wasn't in caps. So he tried to make it sound like they arrested the wrong guy. And then we followed that up with a couple of butterbrain dish canoes getting stopped by the cops. And then Anthony X going in to the police department on their behalf to request the salary of the officer that arrested the guy.
I'm surprised.
What's going on.
I'm surprised Anthony X wasn't breathing hard when he walked up in there, because he's another one that always like to mouth breathe into the microphone.
And then I was talking about how I got a new job. I'm starting this week. Today I do the paperwork. Tomorrow I'm going to work a few hours, and then Friday I'm working my first full shift. For the next month or so, it's going to be, the hours are going to be kind of sporadic, but I'm going to go full time at the end of August, beginning of September. I'll still be able to do mornings a little bit, but there's going to be some changes to the format, possibly the time slot going forward. But at the moment, I'm going to keep it going as long as I can. And people in the chat have been guessing what my new job is. And of course, I'm not saying, but there have been some good guesses. One of my favorites was I said, well, you know, there just recently became an opening in the Secret Service Department, and I'm announcing I got a job. Coincidence? But yeah, everybody in the chat's guessing at what they think I'm doing, and some of them are pretty clever.
I see what it says. Just playing left tackle for the Chicago Bears. I'm like, well, it is training camp. Training camp is, you know, it started this week.
That's right.
I mean, can you actually see Hez on the field playing for the Chicago Bears, running with News Now Voodoo in his hand with the ball? Well, you know.
Has the ball. Touchdown. No, what was the guess somebody said earlier? It was a funny one. Oh, that I was going to be a that I got a job as a FOIA requester or taker, or a de-escalation trainer for the police.
A de-escalation trainer. And then I said, I'm like, well, maybe you know, did you get the job as the guru, as the know, mortgage guru?
Yeah, just selling people the fake IDs and the fake license plates for a living. Yep. Oh no. Is Hez replacing Alan Partridge? Oh wow, there you go. Could sovereign citizen be a job? I don't know if they get paid. I'm Alan Newcastle's secretary. That's right. How did you know? Parson with 5 gifted memberships. Here's your happy dance, Parson. All right. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh, see, you know why he gifted 5 memberships? Because he was going to say this, but he wanted to make sure he did something nice first so that I didn't immediately murder him.
Yeah, just going to work for the Green Bay Packers.
Shut up. Don't say those words in my chat. Them's bad. Them's fighting words. No. For real, though. Thank you so much, Parson. I appreciate it.
You can have the job making the little cheese heads.
Yes, there you go, the little cheese hats. But seriously, though, guys, the great thing about this more than anything else is going to be the fact that this extra income coming in is going to help make it so that it'll be quicker and easier for me to get back to Florida and get my stuff back. And then once I have my equipment back, I could get the show back to the quality you guys are used to, that you guys deserve. We got $5 from Highway Star. How about a blast from the past, Choke Voodoo? We unpacked the records and found poop all over them. Oh, no. Oh, News Now Voodoo was pooping on his records when he moved. Holy crap, hammer sandwich sauce. First, we're going to give you a happy dance, then we're going to taste that voodoo doll for you. All right, here we go. I'm supposed to unpack those records for another week or two. Oh, I wasn't ready for this. No, don't change me, man. Don't change me, man. Ow! Oh, no. All right. And now it's time for the cupcake. Happy dance. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. Yes. Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? Where was it? Oh yeah. Has his job as hairdresser for Regan Benson. That's right. She just walks in and I just like crack an egg on her head and then walk away and then come back and say, "You're ready."
You know, she actually so-called won a lawsuit.
Yeah. They also win a lawsuit, whatever. That's the whole job.
Money.
Yep. That's what it is, man. These guys.
And Frauditor made a good point. If she so much cares about the homeless people, the money, because she got a good bit of money from the city. If that money that she have, why don't she use that again? Why don't she use that to help the homeless? If she cares so much about them.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, as long as, and this is why, one of the many reasons why it's important that we do what we do. Because so many people have no idea what these guys are and what they're up to, that a lot of times, a lot of cities do that. They give them this go away money. They give them this shut up money, but they don't go away and they don't shut up. They double down because, see, this proves we're right. This proves we win.
And that's the sad part. I'm like, because the video that she, they're suing over, they basically was out looking, for trouble to mess with the police officer, her and her husband.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. So they're dummies, dumb. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Lucid Dream. All right, you want to watch the Lucid Dream video?
Sure.
All right, I always have fun watching the Lucid Dream. Let's go on an adventure. The Lucid Dream is on us today.
Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and on this one, we are going to take a look at an idiot who really thinks that Home Depot is capable of violating his constitutional rights because, Home Depot is the government. First and foremost, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. Without you, I would not be here. So as always, every day, thank you. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Stay off the property. Please stay off the property.
I'm a customer here.
Okay, I'm now officially advising you, if you come back on the property, you will be charged with trespassing.
Okay, what is your name?
It's JC.
Is this a...
Sir, I'm advising you to get off the property right now.
What did I do wrong?
Just go and record him and then we'll hook him up. You're refusing to leave, sir?
What did I do?
Sir, are you refusing to leave?
What did I do?
Sir, I'm advising you. Are you refusing to leave?
No, I'll leave.
Leave them and do not come back.
Okay. What's your name? JC Shaw? Okay, no problem.
Thank you, sir. You don't mind, just stay on that side of the property. That'd be appreciated.
Okay. Well, I'm a customer here. I was wondering if I could come on the property.
Not today, sir. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to talk to the manager about your actions.
You can call the manager. What's your name so I can let her know?
You don't need to know my name.
All right, so I'll identify you as you don't know your name. Okay.
Okay.
JC Shaw with what?
Advise her that you'll be calling.
What security company are you with?
Sir, please do not come on our property. I've asked you, sir,
I'm
not
not
to come on our property.
I'm not on your property.
You're on our property.
No,
Back
I'm
up.
not.
Back up.
This is a public
This is
easement.
not, sir.
This is a public
I'm asking
easement.
you to back up. You're on our property. I've asked you.
This is a public easement.
Now, when I go ahead
This
and
is
talk to you, and talk to you,
APD is right there.
yes, go
APD
ask
is
him.
right there.
Go ask him the property line.
I will.
Go. Hey. Tim, would you please tell him?
Let me get out of here.
Tim, would you just please help him?
All right, so this video is pretty long, so we're going to shorten this up a little bit. He goes back and forth between the security and the police on his bike. He's riding around. He goes back on the property. He goes off of the property. He stands in the middle of the Home Depot driveway. He's yelling and screaming at the security guards, intentionally trying to provoke them, basically just making a giant nuisance out of himself. Because he
We've advised him. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Welcome to the Home Depot. Please enjoy your shopping.
He got him. Because we fight over here. We told him to leave. And he doesn't want to listen.
I'm not on your property, sir.
So obviously this is the line.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I understand that. I understand that, ma'am. What's your name?
Officer Wong.
What's your badge number? Thank you.
Okay. So please respect the line.
Are you going to arrest him? He just assaulted me.
I'm not going to be arrested.
Yeah, because you're a shit.
I'm just letting you know that they won't.
He just assaulted me.
Hey.
I'm filming the cops, bro. I'm not filming you.
I'm just trying to tell you, I got arrested.
They're bro. They're assholes. I'm going to go tell the manager right now. Hello, ma'am. Sir? Hi. I was just outside. I'm a customer here. I was just outside. I guess there's something going on in the back. There's a bunch of cops, and I was coming through on the sidewalk, and your security guards attacked me, telling me to get off your property. I need to talk to your manager.
Come in the store.
I'm talking to the manager about you. Why do you want me out of the store? What did I do?
The store, sir.
What did I do? This is the guy that's trying to attack me. I'm a customer here.
You've also been advised by Officer Wong with APD not to come on the property.
I'm a customer.
You were just informed you need to leave.
Can I talk to your manager, please?
Sir, you need to leave the store.
Yeah. Well, when I talk to the manager. Phoenix Protective Security, Officer J.C. Shaw. Another Phoenix officer. I need to file a lawsuit against these guys. Why don't you have a body on? He has a body cam. You're about to. Hello, are you the manager? What's your name?
Can you not record?
Can I? Yeah, I'm recording because this guy's getting violent. There's something going on in the back. I'm a customer. I come walking up on the sidewalk to come to Home Depot, and he starts screaming at me to get off the property because there's homeless people back here. He's thinking I'm with the homeless people. And he attacked the security guard. What is your name, man? I need to talk to man. I'm going to call safety. This guy's ready to attack me. I'm a customer here. No, APD informed him that I was not on the property and I was on the sidewalk.
Tell him to speed it up.
I want APD here.
Okay, well, we can step off on the other side.
Why? I am a paying customer here.
Until the cops get here? Can you not record?
No, I'm going to record. You're kicking me out because this asshole is fucking attacking me. I was on public property. You have a homeless problem back here. I'm not with them. This dude thinks I'm with the fucking homeless crowd.
I don't know what's going on, okay?
Dude, fuck. Depot. You're going to get sued.
He is forever going to be known as the Home Depot Karen. So here's the thing. He was on Home Depot property when they first walked up to him. They immediately trespassed him. He goes back onto Home Depot property to go complain to the manager. You don't get much more Karen-like than that. He keeps screaming that he's a customer. We not once ever see him purchase anything. We don't see him shopping. We don't ever see him actually being a customer of Home Depot. I would think that if he was a customer of Home Depot, he would know that they are a private business and they are allowed to tell him to stop recording if they so choose. They are also allowed to trespass him. They are allowed to tell him to kick rocks. They are allowed to refuse service because they are a private business. They can do whatever they want, including getting rid of his worthless ass. So now we're going to fast forward to his next call in to complain to the manager.
Yeah, hi. Is this June?
Yes.
Hi, June. Hello. I'm a customer there. I came up the side of your. I have a safety concern about your store.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Is I was coming up the side of your building on my handicapped scooter.
Uh-huh.
And I guess your security guard who works for Phoenix Security Guard Company started yelling at me, screaming at me, get off the property, get off the property. And so I moved out to the sidewalk and I didn't understand why he was yelling at me to get off the property. And he even came out and he put hands on me when I was on the public easement. I wasn't even on your guys. I was trying to be a customer. I was coming in to do some business. I needed to buy some stuff. And he starts screaming at me out there. And then I went off. He scared me. So I went off the property. And then he kept screaming off me to stay off the property.
And this was earlier down by the store?
Yeah. And then the manager, I don't know, is this you that kicked me out?
Right, so I didn't kick you out. I was asking you if we can step off to the side, and you responded, F Home Depot, and you went out, and I was asking you to not record because, you're not supposed to, record people.
What do you mean I'm not supposed to be able to record people?
But I was trying to, get to the bottom and find out because I said, I don't know what's going on, but let's step off to the side. But you just, and again, I understand you were frustrated already because of, the security guard chasing after you. But I was asking, can we step off to the side because you were really loud and I didn't want, we didn't need to, the customers, the rest of, everybody else in the store to hear what was going on. That's why I asked if we could step off, to the side. I didn't kick you out. I never said, well, I need you to leave. I said, let's step off to the side so I can, find out what's going on.
Oh, okay.
The security guard was saying that the cops were on the way, and again, that is why I said let's step off to the side so I can find out what's going on, what happened. Yes, we hired them, for mainly because of the homeless situation on the side of our building. So their responsibility is to patrol the property. So the side of our building that is not the Fairbanks Street, the side where all our trailers park, that is our property, and it's not a drive-through area. There are a lot of people that drive through there thinking it's a street. Fairbanks Street, that's the street, but where our trailers are parked on the side of the building is not a drive-through street. So they are allowed to kick off the unauthorized vehicles that drive through there, or even when the homeless people walk over there, they kick them off. So I didn't know what all went down, what was happening, which is why I asked if we could step off to the side so that we can so I can get to the bottom and find out what all went down. But unfortunately that wasn't the case, and I understand you were already frustrated from them yelling at you or going after you, but I didn't know what the situation was. I just heard a lot of, yelling, and I was called down there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I came into the store. I tried telling you that the guard attacked me. He put his hands on me. He hurt my shoulder. I'm going to be filing a police report. I'm recording this conversation, and I'm going to sue you guys and Phoenix Security Guard Company.
Okay, if that's, what you're going to do is move forward with the lawsuit, then our lawyers will handle it. Then I wouldn't have any, thing else to, speak to you about if that's, the decision.
So, in other words, Home Depot don't give a shit about my safety, and I'm going to air this on the internet all over the world. They're going to know all about how you do people at Home Depot in Alaska.
Okay, well, I apologize for, the inconvenience and what happened to you, but again, you didn't even give me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got $4.99 for Billy Yank. Congratulations, Hez. Enjoy your new job as a Vegemite taste tester. Oh, no, they caught me. All right.
Hey, did this dude just say he was gonna sue Home Depot? And Home Depot said, well, we just let our lawyers and everything handle it. I'm like, if you're gonna sue Home Depot, a private business, yeah, you better be prepared to handle their attorneys. They're very well attorneys. So
Right. Well, that's exactly right. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I'm suing them. Why? Because I went in there after they told me not to. I said, why are you suing them? Well, because when I wouldn't leave, they grabbed me and pushed me back to make me leave. Right. So why are you suing them? Because he physically touched me with his hand. Oh, what are they supposed to do when you don't leave? Use the force in their minds to push you out? They could call the cops and have them pull you out, but then they're going to sue the cops for touching them.
okay, but it's hilarious. It's hilarious. He trying to sue Home Depot. I'm like, yeah, with their attorneys, good luck.
Yeah, exactly. Good luck with that, pal. What are you suing them for? For doing the right thing? Oh no, we don't want that now.
And then his story changed. Let's count how many times his story changes.
Oh yeah. Always. Well, like that Uncle Artie with that chili clip that he showed, where oh yeah, I don't have a criminal record. Okay, I got busted for this, but that was 20 years ago. Oh, so you do have a criminal record. It's just because it's old, you think it disappeared, but it didn't. They lied when they said I've been arrested. I've only been arrested twice. Which is it? They lied or you were arrested? We got a 14-month membership milestone from Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill Stupidity. Hence, his new job is to put 5% water in the booze at the Bar and Grill Stupidity. That's right. Here's your happy dance. All right. What's up? There you go. Donna Ray, what's up? Good to see you. Oh, here comes Minnie. You were gonna. No, all right. He's not coming on screen just yet.
So apparently, this guy don't understand private property when he hears it. That you own private property.
Right. He doesn't understand private property and versus public. And again, in a private business, we got $4.99 from Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill Stupidity. Play the video. Oh no. All right, we'll get there in a minute. This video is almost done, but first of all, we got to play another happy dance. All right, yes, here we go. Thank you so much, Uncle Artie. Let's finish up the video we're on, and then while that's on, I'll pull up yours. Here we go.
The opportunity to, find out what happened. You were, frustrated and yelling. So Again, I didn't kick you out. I asked you if you could step off, to the side.
Yeah, you weren't very helpful. You weren't wanting to step off to the side to hear my story. You were just kicking me out, and that's what you were doing.
Okay, well, we can step off, the side.
Why? I am a paying customer here.
You're putting words into my mouth. Never did I say I need you to leave.
Oh no, I'm not putting words into your mouth. I have it on video. You didn't follow me out to address my concerns about your security guard, which shows you don't care.
You just, left. You chose to leave. You said F Home Depot and you turned
Yeah,
around.
you had a very disgruntled customer who just got assaulted by your security guard, and you failed to take my report. You don't care.
No, I asked you to, not record. I wanted to.
No, I can record. I can record when I'm being assaulted by. When I'm being assaulted by.
Record everything, sir. I have nothing more to say to you. If you want to move forward with, lawsuit, our lawyers will handle that.
Okay, thank you.
You have a great day.
You too.
Someone really likes playing the victim, it seems like. Here's the thing. She absolutely does not care. And I don't blame her. Because if I was her, I wouldn't care either. I don't care. You guys listening? And the reason we care is because he's an idiot. He was on their property, and he specifically went to agonize the security guards because he needed video, because he wanted content, because he wants the. That is what the victim mentality does. It is no good to, and this guy is no exception. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.
All right. Ding dong, dang, dang, nabbit. My computer's being funky again. There it goes. I don't know what happened. So what do you think of that overall now that it's all said and done?
That's an idiot. I just put it like that. The guy's an idiot.
Oh, yeah. That's a fact.
You see his attitude somewhat changed when Home Depot mentioned their attorneys. I'm like, yeah, you really want to take on Home Depot?
Right.
And she's like, well, I'm just gonna post this on the internet so the world can see. I'm like, do you think she cares?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to beat Home Depot just by being dumb beyond stupidity.
And then plus
Anyway.
they also have cameras also when they told you to get off the property and you constantly can't come back on their property.
Yep. Well, even his own video, that's the one we watched, shows that he's lying and that he's full of crap.
His own video shows that he kept coming back on their property.
Yeah. I feel bad now. Minnie Hez is mad at me because he came here during that video and he's like, Dad. I'm like, what? He's like, have you ever heard of the video game called whatever? I don't even know what he said. I'm like, no, I haven't heard of that video game. He's like, do you know anything about this video game? And he said the name of it. I'm like, dude, I know, I never heard of it. Oh, well, have you? And I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. So he starts explaining to me the entire plot of the game. And it's like, dude, I'm on the air. I'm working right now. Can you tell me later? And then he got mad and stormed away. Now I feel bad, but dagnabbit. Sometimes grown-ups need adult time. What are you going to do? There are probably thousands of videos about how bad Home Depot is on YouTube. Probably Lowe's and others too. Yeah. Anyone anywhere has issues, with any business. They're going to post a video about it. That doesn't mean that they're going to win a lawsuit and get rich. But that's all these guys want to do is make a bunch of money, right?
Right. This the same dude. I remember when he showed himself on camera. I said, okay, now I remember this dude. This is the dude that the police had to tase up in Alaska when he refused. I think it was a Social Security business, the Social Security office. They asked him not to record or either. They took care of what he needed, like some type of FOIA request. Then he refused to leave, so they called the police. He went outside to the police. to talk to them, and they told him if you go back in there, you're gonna be arrested. He walks back in there and he get tased.
Oh,
I
ouch.
said, okay,
Yep.
I
Well, there
remember
you
that one.
go. That's what you get. All right, hold on. I got a couple of requests. I got something I got to do. Hey, Minnie has. Hey, come here, boy. Minnie has. Hey, can you hear me? He's in the other room. He probably didn't even hear me now. I was going to play the Bob video for him. But in the meantime, here, while we're waiting for that, let's check out the Uncle Artie video since he made this request via a super chat. Let's go.
So Uncle Artie thinks he can find me, does he? Well, I have news for you, Uncle Artie. You will never find me. I have my own lair deep underground that you can never find.
Oh my God!
I have all of my bomb-making goods and other things to destroy you. So, don't ever think you'll find me.
Сегодня еще раз обращаюсь ко всем гражданам России. Благодарю вас за выдержку, сплоченность и патриотизм. Эта гражданская солидарность показала, что любой шантаж, попытки устроить внутреннюю смуту обречены на провал. Повторю, была проявлена высочайшая консолидация общества, исполнительной и законодательной власти на всех уровнях. Твердую, однозначную позицию поддержки конституционного порядка заняли общественные организации, религиозные конфессии, ведущие политические партии. Фактически все российское общество. Всех объединило и сплотило главное – ответственность за судьбу Отечества. Подчеркну, с самого начала событий незамедлительно были приняты все необходимые решения по нейтрализации возникшей угрозы, по защите конституционного строя, жизни и безопасности наших граждан. Организаторы мятежа, несмотря на утерю адекватности, не могли этого не понимать. Все они понимали, в том числе то, что пошли на преступные действия, на раскол и ослабление страны, которая сейчас все они понимали, в том числе то, что пошли на преступные действия, на раскол и ослабление страны, которая сейчас...
Russian lead paint chips. Oh my goodness. That's almost over. But we got Minnie Hez here because we got the request from Graham from the Graham and Bob show to show Minnie Hez the Bob video. So let's go ahead and let's do that real quick and get that done because Minnie Hez, and we got to make him happy. Let me unplug my headphones so we can hear the sound for him. There we go. All right. Are you ready, boy?
I need a poop, poop. I need a poop, poop. It may be a thought, but I don't want to risk it. I need a poop, poop. I need a poop, poop. It may be a thought, but I don't want to risk it.
For anyone who didn't hear it, he goes, I need to poop, poop. I need to poop, poop. It might be a fart, but I don't want to risk it. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause.
That's understandable.
Huh?
That's understandable.
Yep. Is that true yet, boy? High five. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Mini Hez. All right, the man of the hour. Oh, what do you got there, boy? Oh, I can't see it in the sun. There you go. Godzilla, #1, King of Monsters. All right. Good stuff. What else we got? Black Panther, #1. Where's Edward Cavalier? We got John Carter, Warlord of Mars, #1. All kinds of good stuff. But anyway,
Jones.
yeah, Indiana Jones. Yeah, you could dig through the pile if you want. Just don't mess any of them up. Some of those books are old. So what? Anything else you want to say about those idiots, the Frauditors, whatever they are now? They're getting more and more indistinguishable. The Frauditors going on the sovereign citizen script and just lawsuits. All they want to do is sue and make money and get paid. They don't care about anything.
Dad.
Exactly. They sit there and talk about how the police officers, taking taxpayers' money, but yet you suing to take taxpayers' money.
Right. Exactly. And it's like, I said that to Rogue Nation once, and he was like, well, if the cops didn't do anything wrong, then that wouldn't be possible. So the taxpayers, by us stealing the taxpayers' money through lawsuits, that's going to make the taxpayers get mad and tell the cops to stop doing the stuff that we can sue them for. Like, that's kind of a twisted mentality. Meanwhile, you're sitting there counting your money and not actually helping anyone except yourself.
It's too bad that the city or the county, whoever that they sue, can't counter sue them back.
That would be awesome. But well, I mean, there are such things as countersuits, but especially when you're, when you pay them off, hey, you gave it out to them, so that's it.
Yeah. They just in the way they just want, having the money just to go away, some go away money.
Exactly. And like I said earlier, usually they don't end up going away. They just double down on the stupid because they're like, hey, we got money for this. Let's keep doing it. We'll get more money. And they call it a win. And then they, it doubles down on their stupidity and doing it more. Ugh.
Right.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I love that book. Yes, a duck went up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, he said, hey, bum, bum, bum.
Grapes?
Yes. All right. Got any grapes? All right. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get into the next video, guys. Let's see. What do we got? What haven't we watched yet? How do you feel about NCR News Network?
I like NCR News Network.
Huh?
Shenanigans. I like NCR.
NCR News Network, yes. Dun 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 dun. Shenanigans. Dun 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 dun. So let's go with NCR News Network, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go.
Hi, folks. Today, we're going to take a look at Joey Surreal, where he gets trespassed yet again from another building owned by the police. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
All right. I've never been here before. We are in the city of Fort Myers, Florida. Beautiful Fort Myers, Florida. We got this sign, this gate completely open here. As you can see, there's no trespassing signs. The gate is completely open. As you can see, there's no signs. There's no signs here. There's no signs here.
And no common sense to boot. This is a common tactic that Joey has. He likes to go to places without doing his research, even though he claims he does. Like when he went to Police Benevolence Association, just because he saw the word police. Now, he could easily find the address of this building and Google it, and it would tell him where this place is, what it is, and exactly what the functions are. Now, this could be, for all intents and purposes, a place where the public is not welcome. It could just be a place for the city workers to come do testing or maybe even do training classes.
You can clearly see that it's open, guys. So we got 2600 Martin Luther King Boulevard right there. You know how I roll, guys. If I don't see no signs, I'm walking through.
That's just stupid.
So this looks like a pretty cool building right here, made out of bricks.
Can I help you?
Huh? No, I'm just taking some video of the building. Huh? Who am I? Oh, who are you? Who are you?
You work for the city?
Oh, I'm not going to answer that type of question right now.
What's that?
I'm not going to answer that type of question right now.
Yes, why not tell the people that you don't work for the city and that you're just a frauditor trying to do a stupid First Amendment audit? Because the fact of the matter is, you know you would be trespassed. They would tell you to leave, and if you refused, which you more likely would, you would end up getting arrested for criminal trespassing.
Yeah, I'm just doing an investigation here real quick. I'm just taking a picture of this. What's your name?
Don't worry about it.
No? Okay. You don't want to tell me? Then I don't want to talk to you. All right, guys. So we got these vehicles here. And that's it, guys. For this part right here, I don't know who that guy is. And we got so we got cameras right here. How you doing, man? How you doing? Why is that? There's no signs, bro. And I recorded everything before I walked in.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks. Because if Joey did record everything that was around the building, he would have found some kind of sign saying what this place was before he entered. He would also have found signs restricting his access to the area. But instead, he wants to lie to the cops and lie to his viewing audience to make them feel like they're trying to hide something from him and the rest of the people.
That's fine, no problem. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Rasmus, badge number 578.
Cool. What's your badge number?
Officer 708.
I'll leave. No problem, but there should be a sign there, bro. I made sure of that, so I walked through. All right, no problem, bro. What department is this again?
It doesn't matter. You gotta get off the property. If you're refusing, you're trespassing.
No, I'm not refusing. I'm going back. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye. Boom. So you don't want to tell me what department this is? Is that good?
That's the gate.
Is it good? All right.
Come back here. You're subject to arrest, right?
No, now I know.
But there should be signs, bro. There should be signs. There should be signs. And he doesn't want to.
While yes, a sign saying no trespassing would be beneficial and help enforce the policy for no trespassing, they really don't need one. The way the curtilage is designed with the large fence and shrubbery to prevent people from climbing over the fence would be enough to tell people that, maybe it's not open to the public without appointments or if at all. Now, you also take in consideration that you have 2 police officers who have the authority from the building owner to trespass you from the property is even more authority for them to enforce a trespassing rule.
What department? That's fine. No problemo. No problem. Fort Myers Police Department. Now they're all huddling up right here. How you doing?
I don't know, folks, but this building looks a bit shady to me. Nothing but unmarked vehicles, and I guess this is where they gather up and huddle up and do their little thing here. This building is hidden, kind of hidden. It's behind some train tracks, so hey, I just decided to go in and see what happens. There was no signs, and I honestly don't think it was worth taking an arrest today in this type of situation.
Well, I don't think it's wise to get arrested for any situation that you put yourself into. I mean, this is a situation that you could have easily avoided. You could have just Googled what the building was. You had the address. And I'm fairly certain there are no trespassing signs. And I know this one was a little bit shorter, but just for you guys, because I love you so much, how about we take a look at some footage of Siberian douchebag being a freaking...
You all right, buddy? Yeah. Did you give them permission to search you?
Plain view, man. Yeah, plain view.
Did you?
Can you step over there, please? Can you give me a little?
Did you have a warrant to search his
plain view,
closed
sir.
purse?
Plain view.
Was the purse closed when they arrived?
Nope, it was open.
You still have the right to search it. You're violating his right.
You see, listen.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because due to the plain view doctrine, these law enforcement officers have the right to seize the narcotics in this person's bag because it's open in plain view. They don't need a search warrant. Now, if they had found this guy and his bag was closed and they just went through it and found those narcotics, then yes, that would be a violation of his Fourth Amendment rights because they would not have a warrant to search him. They would not have probable cause to search him. It seems like the Siberian douchebag needs to brush up more on his constitutional law.
Illegal drugs, and we're seizing that as evidence. All right? Do you have any questions?
Did you get a call?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Who called you?
Dead. Did he call you?
Buddy, don't answer any questions.
He's not a crime.
Because they're going to try to get you out of here in cuffs. Don't answer any questions. And don't let them search anything else. Close all your bags. Zip all your bags up, buddy. Hey, buddy, listen. Zip up all your bags. If they don't have a warrant...
Hey,
shut up.
Go over there.
Shut up.
I'm trying to talk to him, okay?
You can
give him some treatment options.
Do whatever you got to do. I'm not interfering.
You are.
Liar!
Talking to him, not to
You're
you.
interfering.
I'm
You're
talking to
absolutely
him.
interfering. I'm
That's
trying to talk to
freedom
him
of
right now.
speech. Freedom of
Absolutely freedom
speech.
I'm trying to talk to him. You're
Freedom of
interfering our
speech.
conversation.
I don't
right
care.
now.
That's
You
freedom
should
of
care.
speech. You got a
It's not
problem
a
with that?
free-
Get your sergeant out here.
It's not a freedom of speech when you're interfering with
I'm
it.
not interfering with you. You can do whatever you got to do. I'm talking. I'm talking to him. Buddy, zip up all your bags.
We're good, bro.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're good, bro. They just want to help.
No, they don't. Trust me, they don't.
So I know what you're saying, bro.
He's just
You know,
trying to talk to a guy and went and posted one up to him.
right? You know what I was thinking would be funny. Again, I always love to be able to flip it on these guys. I would love to see him in a conversation with somebody, just talking to somebody in life, and then come up in the middle and start talking to the person he's talking to, saying, "Hey, you don't have to listen to him. Don't worry about what he's saying. Worry about what I'm saying." And then when he goes, "Hey, you interrupted me." "No, I'm not. This is freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want." And flip it on him and see like if they actually can comprehend at that point what's going on. Because it seems like their brains just don't function properly.
I mean, once again, he walks up on a situation that he knows completely nothing about.
Yep, they always do that.
I mean, walks up on the situation he knows nothing about, and then he says he's not interfering. I'm like, you are interfering. I'm like, listen to what you say. You telling the guy, close up your bags. I'm like, okay, you interfering. The police already said Plainview that they see the drugs.
And when they always say that, well, interference has to be a physical act, and I didn't physically do anything. That's why I said, like, okay, if it can't be verbal, then let me interrupt your conversation with somebody and start talking to the person you're trying to talk to and telling them what to do and how to handle the conversation, and tell me I'm not interfering with your conversation. I'm not interfering with your ability to converse with this person. And what if it was, and I mean, again, we've seen it, like these examples, it seems nuts, but we've seen it happen when it actually is a violent situation, where it actually is something horrible going on. The frauditor still is like, "No, officer, you got to stop what you're doing. Worry about me because I'm holding a phone. Forget about the violent, crazy situation you're dealing with and just worry about what I'm saying." Come on, guys. Like, they're idiots. Right. Speaking is a physically act. Yes, you're physically saying words. Exactly. Oh, man. And the other thing I love is when the people that the cops are dealing with, like in this situation, and I've seen plenty of videos, many videos, where they'll tell the frauditor, "Dude, you don't have to film this cop. He's not bothering me. In fact, he's helping me. It's all good." No, I'm going to film that filthy pig and get him not to violate your rights.
Right. I don't see videos like that also.
Go ahead. What now?
No, I don't see videos like that also.
Yeah. Man. Anyway, in the meantime, however, though, we got a request from Zerzu Quinn to play a Zerzu song. So why not? Let's go ahead and do it real quick while Minnie has this here. He wanted to hear it. Let's go.
Well, I hitched my wagon to a broken down guitar in a dusty old barn where the moonlight sparse. My heart aches deeper than a well in Texas soil, and my boots are worn from kicking at the devil's coil. But this ain't your typical country song. The whiskey tears are lost, love gone wrong. I'm singing about my existential dread in a twangy tune that'll mess with your head. My pickup truck's got a flat tire of despair, and the radio plays static like nobody cares. I'm sipping kombucha, not whiskey in a jar, 'cause I'm an emo cowboy, y'all reaching for the stars. This ain't your honky-tonk food scooting scene. I'm crying in my soy latte, keeping it clean. My heart's a tumbleweed, lost in the breeze, and my lonesome soul's doing yoga under the trees. I strum my feelings on a banjo made of memes, singing about kale smoothies and existential themes. The cow side-eye me, wondering what went wrong, as I serenade the moon with my emo country song. This ain't your rodeo, bull riding the fair. I'm crying over spilled on the milk, I swear. My heart's a cactus, prickly and misunderstood, and my yee-haw's more like a yee-ouch, if you would. So here's to the broken hearts and kaleidoscope skies, to the cowboys wearing flannel and mascara-lined eyes. I'll ride my feelings into the sunset absurdly strong, singing my silly emo country song.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for AI Zerzuzak, AI Penguin, controlled by Zerzuzakwan. All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's weird. My older son, his brother, is actually the one that taught me that's a thing. He's like, you write music, you should do one of these AI things. I'm like, yeah, but that's kind of the opposite of writing music. Like, the AI writes it for you, but whatever. Wait, what now?
I'm like, AI can do a lot of things now.
Yeah, it's actually getting kind of scary. You know, it's going to get to the point where you're not even going to know if you're dealing with another human anymore, you know, and especially the way that they imitate voices. A video could come out tomorrow of a politician saying some horrible thing that he never actually said, but they just used AI to generate a fake video of it, you know?
Right.
Use an AI to control people's brains.
Yep. That's the next step, and that's what I'm scared of. I don't want it to get that bad. Anyway, since you got the mask on, why don't you come say hello to the people properly?
What's up, Mini Heads?
Hey, Mini Heads.
What?
Hey, Mini Heads.
No.
Come on, you don't want to do it? Okay, he doesn't want to do it. All right.
What I do want to do is it's pizza time.
Oh, do it. Okay, go ahead, sing it. 1, 2, 3. It's pizza time.
It's pizza time, because that's the only word that rhyme. Doesn't matter what topping you put on it, it's still pizza time. Because that's the only word that rhymes.
Yes, meow. All right. I love it.
There you go.
Yes. We love Mini Hez.
I'm telling you, that could be a new YouTube show. Heads and Mini Heads Comedy Hour.
That's what he wants. That's what he actually wants. He's requested that we do that.
Or the Adventures of Heads and Mini Heads.
The Adventures of Hez and Mini Hez. Ooh. Yeah, that could be wild.
Wild Wild West.
Yes. Wild Wild West. The Wild Wild West.
Why no?
Ooh. Chris Kelling, I found Uno's in my grocery store. Yeah, that's some deep dish pizza right there. Yep. LaDonna Rogers is in the house. Great to see you.
My favorite pizza topping is pickles.
Oh, Edward, were you the one that was asking me about this yesterday? There it is. In all of its glory. Anyway. What about Uno's? Actually good or just a cheap imitation? Well, I mean, it's all right. Here's the thing about Chicago pizza, and I always say this, and I think this is true about any place, Chicago, New York, whatever, whether it's the pizza or the hot dogs or whatever. When you live there, you don't get ketchup on your hot dog, right? When you live there, you grow up in the neighborhood and you try every different place in the neighborhood over the years, and you get to find out which are the best places. And it's never the big commercial places like Uno's or whatever, Giordano's or whatever, the tourist traps.
Or pizza.
Well, Pizza Hut is not a Chicago thing, but anyway, it's always the best are always your small local joints, you know.
Right,
Like,
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
You went to the grocery store or Piggly Wiggly's and you saw pizzas that you ate in your childhood?
Oh yeah, they had Connie's Pizza there. When I grew up, we were right down the street from Connie's Pizza, and we used to go there all the time for dinner. And now it's gotten so big you can buy Connie's Pizza frozen in the frozen pizza section. But when I was a kid, you had to go there to get it. But like when I was little, there was this place called Just a Pizza. Just a Pizza. That was the name of the place. And that was our favorite place until we moved to a different part of the city. And then we found a place called Porky's. And then another place called Abby's. But the best Chicago thin crust ever is Fox's Pub.
What's that?
It's an Irish pub. And they got Chicago thin crust pizza. And it's like paper thin. It's like you have to fold it and it's so amazing.
I know we have like a little here in North Florida. It's like a little small mom and pop pizza place called Vito's, and it's so popular on some days, especially during lunchtime. The line is out the door because the pizza is so good.
Nice.
Because they still cook their pizza in the oven brick, in the oven brick. What is it? The oven brick oven?
Brick oven? Yeah.
Yeah, the brick oven. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They cook their pizza that way, and you can actually see them make the pizza while you order it. Put it in the oven, pull it out, cut your slice or whatever, and it's so good.
Yeah, we used to have they sell them. We used to have a pizza stone, which is literally like a pizza size, a round tray, but it's a stone. And it kind of is supposed to do the same thing that cooking it in a brick oven does, because it does change it, having it, on the brick or concrete, whatever, as opposed to just being on a metal rack with the heat coming up on it.
I think that's a great joke that I just came
One thing, little mini heads, ketchup does go on the hot dog.
What?
It does.
No, you two, man. Next thing you know, you're going to be telling them that you can put ketchup on bratwurst.
You could.
Actually, no. I mean, the ketchup doesn't go on the bratwurst.
I need to tell you.
But Chicago. I'm like, what is it on a Chicago style hot dog? Y'all put it like an entire slice of pickle on the hot dog.
Oh yeah, just a pickle.
Of course. It's the standard. There are slight variations. The standard is mustard, relish, 2 hot peppers, and a pickle. And then most places will also celery salt. Sometimes you get always a poppy seed bun, always. Sometimes you get fresh cucumbers topped on there. Sometimes they'll put fresh tomatoes topped on there. Sometimes they'll sprinkle celery salt on top. But the basic standard Chicago dog is your mustard, relish, 2 hot peppers, pickle, done.
So basically, you have 2 types of pickle on there. You have the relish, which is a pickle, And you also have a slice of pickle, and then you may add a
And then some
cucumber
of them
with
they have
this.
sliced cucumber. Yep.
Yeah, some of them they have.
I mean, so basically, you have three types of pickles on the hot dog.
Oh yeah. And then tomatoes. Ooh wee. Or you could get your chili dogs. Just take a hot dog and pour chili on it. That's always good too.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. I don't think I asked you this. I think I asked Dr. Know this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
What? Is a hot dog a sandwich? There's been a lot of arguments about that. Go get the sauce in the refrigerator because somebody mentioned something in there. Yeah. I don't know. There's an argument about whether or not a hot dog is a sandwich. But no, not that. Not the sauce. Not that sauce. That's ketchup and mayonnaise.
Ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together. It goes good on everything, like everything sauce. Now
I was
that
talking
gives
about.
me an idea.
I was talking about the sauce that you put on your burrito the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, go get that one.
I have an idea for a Bob Show video.
Oh, well, Graham's here. What's your idea for the Bob Show video?
My idea is they can make a video of like a mom of a Bob making some food and trying to put this on it, and the son is just arguing about, I don't like that sauce. I don't like that sauce. And the mom says, have you ever tried it? And they keep arguing about that. And she just grabs the hot dog, puts it on, and shoves it in the mouth. And then the son eats it and is like, yeah, I do like that.
All right, go get the sauce.
Okay.
Anyway, yes. The Texas hot dog is chili, cheese, onions, and relish. Okay, I could eat that. Anyway, here we go. Somebody was saying, look at this. My favorite Cholula hot sauce, sweet habanero. Yeah,
That looks hot.
Oh, that stuff's good. Woo-wee. I love it.
I don't.
Yeah, we had burritos the other day.
And I put way too
And he was
much
like,
on it.
He put a lot on it, didn't he?
This thing you're supposed to put like a drop on the whole burrito. He's putting like, okay, put it back, please. Thank you.
I put 6 drops in a line on the top, which leaked down and got the whole burrito.
Yeah, that's right. No, it's a hot dog. That's why you asked if it was a sandwich, because it's not a sandwich. It's a hot dog. Otherwise, it would be a sandwich. Like a hamburger is called a hamburger sandwich.
Yeah, it's a hamburger sandwich, but it's also, you put the hot dog between it also goes between the bun.
Yeah.
Go between the bun.
They're technically one piece.
But if you grew up like I did, sometimes when you didn't have the hot dog bun, you just used regular bread.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what? Honestly, it don't taste right. It don't taste the same. But it's kind of like, it reminds me of that thing. I don't know if you guys watching are aware of this or if you know, but there's this thing. People always make fun of Gordon Ramsay for not being able to make a grilled cheese sandwich. Because they gave him, yeah, they made 2 videos where he made a grilled cheese, and both times it wasn't a grilled cheese. But that was the thing. It's like, because he put cheese on it, he's like, oh, it's a grilled cheese. And people are arguing, no, it's not. Because once you start putting meat and all that other stuff, it's not a grilled cheese anymore. It's a melt.
It'll become a grilled cheese. Yeah.
It's like if you put beef on there, it becomes a beef melt. If you put steak on there, it becomes a steak melt. It's not a cheese sandwich anymore. And I probably should. I was thinking about making a short where I make a grilled cheese the way I make them. But the title of the video would be, I could make a grilled cheese better than Gordon Ramsay,
I know. I see this video when he was making a grilled cheese sandwich, and he put like 4 or 5 different types of cheese on it. I'm like, now to me that's too much cheese.
Hey, you got to be cheesy. Or you could put different kinds, but you have to like mix them. Like if you're doing the slices, like 1 or 2 slices max. But if you want to do different kinds, you could mix the slices together. You use maybe like grated cheese or shredded cheese. Have a bunch of different flavors. If you want to do your combo and sprinkle that inside the bread, maybe that would
Right.
work. Yeah. Tell Minnie
Right, but
has thanks. I have an idea now to do something close. Ooh, Graham said thank you for the idea. All right, go ahead, Mr. Thomas.
No, oh no, it's all good. What I was saying was, what this guy is basically had so much cheese on between the bread. It's like the sandwich is already like an inch high. I'm like, that's too much cheese.
And then you take a bite out of it, and the cheese just pours out everywhere, and it's not even on the sandwich anymore.
Right.
The best type of cheese is the spicy cheese with pickles on it.
Okay.
That's the best type of cheese. It's the pickle flavored cheese.
Pickle flavored cheese.
With Vegemite.
With Vegemite.
Oh, okay. I pass on the Vegemite.
Pickle flavored cheese with Vegemite, and the bread is wheat.
One time when you guys had me on the whole Vegemite kick for a while there, this guy, he said a bad word, and I made him eat Vegemite for punishment instead of like making him eat soap or whatever. You remember that one?
I hated it.
Yeah.
But whatever happened to your jar of Vegemite? Did you leave that in Florida?
Oh yeah, I definitely forgot to bring that. Yeah.
What are you thinking about cleaning it?
No, but I mean, eventually, again, guys, for anyone who's just joining us or wasn't here earlier and doesn't know, I got a job, like a job.
Across the street.
Yeah, don't dox us, but yes. But anyway, it's something I'm going to be doing starting tomorrow. It's not necessarily going to affect the show at first, although Friday I'm working a full day, so Friday I might only be able to do an hour or so. I still haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do Friday yet, because I got to go in there today to do paperwork. Tomorrow I'm going to work a couple hours, but later in the afternoon. But then my hours at the job are going to be sporadic for the first month or so, until everyone goes back to school. Then that's when I'm going to go full time. And then that's when, if there's any adjustments, like permanent adjustments I have to make to the show, it'll happen then. But the great thing about it is that it's going to really kick into high gear me getting the money I need to go back to Florida and get all my equipment. Because that's been my goal since I've been back here, is to go back there and pick up my stuff. But the problem is, and I've said this from the beginning, I have to drive. So if you think about it, the drive, because all my equipment I can't fit on an airplane. So just the drive from Florida to here, just the gas to do that is going to be like $300 at least, right? And then I gotta rent the car, and when you rent a car, they automatically charge you $500 off the top if you use a debit card just to do it. They give you the money back, the $500, but that means I need at least $800 just to drive back from Florida. But I still got to get there. So then I need money for a plane ticket, and then it's huge. And that's why, all this time I've been like, eventually I'll have enough money to do it. But now that I'm going to be working, I'll have that money quick. Hopefully, now that I'm going to be working, it'll make it real easy to get the money in time for October, so I could go to Frauditpalooza and live stream the Frauditor convention. Yay. No.
But you say it may change the show. You ever thought about if you could do like the show, like one of the shows on the weekend, like on a Saturday?
Saturday and Sunday.
Well, no, that's what I was just gonna say. Actually, is that like in the mornings I could still do, like, instead of 3 hours, maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours, hour and a half or 2 hours once I go full time there, But I also could just do it in a different time slot. Maybe do it in the afternoon or in the evening every day. Who knows? But we'll see going forward, because again, that's still like a month away. But I do know that I'm working this Friday, so that's going to be wishy-washy as far as what I'm going to do Friday morning and for how long.
Yeah, You say what your job is? Are you Leo's attorney?
Am I Leo's attorney? No, Leo already has an attorney. If anything, I'd be working on the defense. I'd be on Ray's side.
Leo.
But but yeah, no, that's a whole nother thing. I like the one somebody said, because in a video they were like, do you have any de-escalation training? And somebody said that's his new job. He's a de-escalation trainer for police. I like that one. And what was another one?
His real job is to test Vegemite.
Yes, Vegemite taste tester. No, ew. If it tastes good, it doesn't pass. I'm Leo's manager. That's right. I'm going to try to get him a raise now that they have enough subs to get monetized. Dagnabbit, I got to get that cat paid.
Oh, you're actually talking about Leo the plush.
Yep. No, Leo, Ray's kitty.
Yeah. You know the tiger plush at home that you gave Bubs?
Oh, the tiger that you guys have at home called Leo. Okay. It's not a tiger, it's a lion.
I knew that.
All right, this actually, you know what? This is a story. When I was a little baby, I had a stuffed lion. And it was pretty big. It was about his size, actually. It was a good 3 feet tall. It was a really cool stuffed lion. And so when it got beat up over the years, I would have it, like my mom would sew it or somebody else would sew it. We'd fix it. We'd repair it. We replaced his eyes with buttons, all this. Over the years, he's got stitches and he's got patches on him, but he's still in one piece. And when his brother, my oldest son, was little, I passed it on to him. I'm like, here's my Leo. This is my stuffed animal that I grew up with, and now I'm giving it to you. When he was little, he still has it. To this day, he's still got my Leo, and now it's his Leo, right? Yeah.
He just doesn't have enough room to fit Leo in his part of the room, so he gave it to me for a little bit until his room gets bigger so he could take it back.
You taking good care of him? All right, good boy.
It'd be good if you pass it. It'd be good if you pass along to his children.
Yes, if you could keep it alive long enough so that you could give it to your kids someday.
Oh, I'll keep it along long enough because I don't play with Leo because Bubs gets scared. I have a bed up against the wall, and in between that space is like a little space in between there. And I put him there along with all my pillows and other plushies there that I don't play with.
Fancy.
Even my backpack.
Nice. All right. So that all being said, I think we'll pretty much start wrapping it up there. Mr. Thomas, thanks once again for coming up and hanging out. It's always fun to have you around, Dagnabbit.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, you're most welcome. Also, well, we'll see. You'll know because I just thought of something because you'd be involved, but then I remembered if it comes up, you'll get an email about it. So it's nothing bad or whatever. Just don't want to necessarily talk about it on the air.
Right.
Right. But anyway, it's all good. So, all right. Yeah, I need my arm. That's the only thing. I love it when he sits here, but when I need the mouse, I can't because he's in the way. Thank you, sir. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Mr. Thomas, for being up here. Can we have another round of applause? One last thing before we go. We'll say it to the camera, man. Don't just say it over there when they can't see you.
One last thing before we go. And that thing is goodbye. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Because nobody rings the bell anymore. And we don't know why.
All right. High five, Guinea heads.
Exactly.
That's right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, Mr. Thomas, for coming up here again. Always great to have you. Always great to see you guys. All of you wonderful, fantastic. That's not me. Always great to see so many wonderful, fantastic, amazing people here every day. You're the best fans in the world. Ding, dong, dang, dag, nabbit. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, he's dabbing. Or is that called the dab? Oh, Yeah.
Come on, sugar.
All right. Goodbye.
The difference between me. The difference. Between me and Superman. Superman has supervision. I require supervision. The difference between me and Superman. Superman has supervision. I require supervision.